Dividing whole numbers.
Division is the act of separating into parts. When we divide a number, we are determining how many times it fits into another number.
Key terms.
The dividend is the number that is divided. For example, 25 is highlighted because it's being divided by 5, and it equals 5. The divisor is the number that is being divided. For example, 5 is highlighted because it's being divided by 25, and it equals 5. The quotient is the answer of the division problem. For example, the answer is 5, which is highlighted.
A child who is learning division must understand the concept visually before learning long division.
So do you guys know how to do division?
No.
So we have how many cookies here?
4 cookies.
And how many of you are there?
2 of us.
So we're going to see how many cookies you each can get. So first, Jordan, take one. Now Zach, take one. Now Jordan, take one. And then Zach, take one. So there was 4 cookies and 2 people.
4.5.
So what's 4 divided by 2?
2.
I got 2.
Good.
I got 2.
Good.
It's 2.
Yeah.
Child understands the visual way of division, they can then do it through word problems on their own paper. So if there are 6 cookies and 3 people, how many cookies do each person get? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies and 1, 2, 3 people. So we can draw it out so they can understand it. 1 cookie, 1 cookie, 1 cookie, 1 cookie, 1 cookie, 1 cookie. So one person has 2 cookies. So once a child understands how division works visually, they can then do long division. So if we are doing 48 divided by 2, we first set up a bracket and we put the first number, which is the dividend, on the inside, and then 2, which is the divisor, on the left side of the bracket. And basically what we are doing is trying to figure out how many times 2 goes into 4. 2, 4. That's twice, so we put a little 2 on top, and then we reverse it. 2 times 2 is 4, and we place that underneath, and we want to find the difference. So 4 minus 4 is 0. We then take down the next number, which is 8, and we are doing the same thing. How many times does 2 go into 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. Just 4 times, and we place that on top just like we did before. And then we reverse it again to check, which is 4 times 2 equals 8. We place it down here again and subtract, which is 0, so we have no remainder and no more numbers to see if 2 goes into it. So our answer is 24 with a remainder of 0. So 48 divided by 2 is 24. And it also means that 2 goes into 48 24 times. And if we do one more simple example, if we are trying to figure out a number like 369 divided by 3, we do the same thing again. We take 369 and put it on the inside of the bracket. We put 3 here. And this time we're trying to figure out how many times 3 goes into 369. So with the first number, 3 goes into 3 once, which is itself. We put 1 on top. And 1 times 3 is 3. So we put that underneath. And we subtract, which is 0. We take down the next number, which is 6, and we're now trying to figure out how many times 3 goes into 6. 3, 6, which is twice. So we put 2 on top, reverse it again. 2 times 3 is 6. Then we write 6 below, and we subtract again, which is 0, so we still have no remainder. Then we bring down 9, and we're trying to figure out how many times 3 goes into 9. This time we have 3 digits instead of 2, so it's a little longer. And 3 goes into 9. 3, 6, 9, 3 times, so we put 3 on top, and then we do it again. One last time, 3 times 3 is 9. So we write that below, subtract, and we find the remainder of 0. So 369 divided by 3 equals 123. In other words, 3 goes into 369 123 times.